here's my P Erminia. She's still out and about, so time for a feed. I've got a roach here. She's just been doing her pedipalps. She was kind of cleaning them, I think, but she should have a roach. Well, there you go, sweet pea. Nailed it. So yeah, feeding her one roach every couple of weeks now, but she's bigger. She could actually breed. It's been coming up to 6 weeks. She's sort of well fed and absolutely lovely, and she's off. Let's leave her to her meal and on to the next. Right, I thought I'd show you Debbie again. She's down in her bit of cork bark, but she might come out, so I'm going to try and get her to come out of this little hide she's in. Don't have a huge roach here. I've got a male roach which is slightly smaller than the female, and I want to be careful. She could come. Ooh. Here she comes. Well, we can put that here for her. Oh no, she's gone away. I wonder that would be. She might do. Oh, yep. She got it. Definitely hungry. Let's just get the light in there a bit more. There, you can just about see her there. Having a good munch. So yes, this enclosure is working well. I think, yeah, it's just quite a good idea if you can get a bit of cork bark which is sort of perhaps open a bit, but then it's got a bit at the bottom. I've got about sort of 2 inches that she can, and then of course you give it an inch or so below, so she can hide in there during the day if she doesn't like the light. But most of the time she's been on the sides, and I just thought, well, I'd feed her down in there today. So she's doing really well. I need to find her a male ASAP. Hopefully this week or next week. I'm lucky, because she's ready. Right, on to the next. Thought I'd just share this with you before Boudica bites my arm off because I'm stealing her molt. But she's molted, and this is the size of her molt. This is my T Stirmi. She's actually got her mitt on it at the moment. Not letting me have it. Can I have it? Big. Oh, here she comes. So she's out. She didn't like me taking her molt, obviously, but I wonder. It looks quite dry, so she might want a worm. So let's see if Boudica is freshly molted, and I'm guessing about 6 inches. Wants a worm. I'm gonna squish it a little bit so it's not so feisty. The thing with Stirmies is if they go for something, they really go for something. I mean, all tarantulas do, but a Stirmi is something else actually. So I'm going to be quite chicken and put it sort of near her. Might not be hungry. She was. Classic. Oh, you've got to love a Stirmi. And she's in there, she's eating. You don't know, as a keeper, squeaky bun time when your Stirmi goes into pre-molt, because they seal, she sealed herself up basically, and yeah, I haven't seen her for 5 weeks, 6 weeks, so I had a peek the other day. I kind of, as a keeper, you kind of guess, when a T should have molted really, and I got it right. So my sixth sense sort of worked, and there's a bit of a whopper of a molt. So yeah, I'm really good. God, look at the size of her fangs. Jesus. Don't know if you can. Let's do a little bit of a focus on this. Can't really. Oh, it's not going into focus. But oh my God, they're huge. Jesus, very scary. But I'm glad she came out there, and you'll be seeing her in a week's time. I'll get her. I'll leave her a week and get a really nice roach for her. Yeah, it's a bit. While I'm here, I just sort of show you the moss on the top is still quite moist. So it goes to show, even though I've got air holes around the side, her enclosure is still fairly moist. And what I might do is get rid of some of the substrate and refresh it all. There's a little bit of mould I saw, so got to be very careful with Stirmies, but she's doing fine. And I've spent ages on her, sorry, but it's just, yeah, it's great. I didn't expect her to come out, so I'm very chuffed. On to the next. Oh, if this is the end, actually, I think this will be the end. Thanks for watching, and yeah, a really cool way to end with my Stirmi. So I'll see you when I see you. Ta-ra. Right, this is another shot, no film, sorry, of my T Stirmi. The reason I'm doubling up a bit is I filmed these sort of during the last video sort of thing, and then I got, basically I'm a bit disorganised at the moment, but after this vid it should all be back to normal. But hopefully you'll get to see a better action pic of my Stirmi this time, because the last one was okay, but I was a bit surprised she ate, so I wasn't exactly prepared. I'm a bit more prepared for this one. So she's webbed up, you can see there. It's quite moist in here, so it's good that I'm getting the air in a bit. Well, hopefully she'll come out of here. She should do. Oi! So there goes her web. So that's good footage, because I found out recently that tarantulas will often web overnight, and then they'll break their web quite easily and just redo it. So I'm going to bung this. She knows it's here, so I'm just going to bung it. Try and get her to come out. The roach actually is not in view. Just to the right. So she's getting big. Can you see the roach? You should be able to see the roach. Oh, not quite. Yeah, the roach is there. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Alright, go on, Boudica. Eesh. I might not use the tongs because she's... Eesh. Oh, come on, sweet pea. Just there. Feel sorry for the roach. Well, not really. But no, it's a bit brutal, this. Is she gonna give us a... Come on, sweetie. Oh dear. Hopefully it'll be worth the wait. Ew. Come on, there's a nice roach there. This is risky. 4 minutes so far. Oh, yes. Whoa. She got it. So yeah, she's still not quite coming out, but she's happy enough in there and looking great. And that's where she'll remain. Yeah, it's a bit moist in here. You can see the moisture to here and whoops, better not put my finger there like a worm. It's still a bit moist on the top. But it's not mouldy, so got to keep your eye on your Stirmies. Right, let's go on to the next. This is my Phobos murinus. Just trying to coax her out. I'm not sure if she's pre-molt or if she's hungry, because sometimes she gives me threat postures. So we're going to see. Seems a bit reluctant to come out. Anyone home? Oops. Maybe you can just about make out her leg there. Well, not quite, it's a bit dark still. So the worms are moving. But she's not coming. I want to get that worm before it disappears. No, you don't. Come on, sweet pea. Oh, where did that go? I still got it. Hello? What are you doing? Are you coming out? Look at the colours. Gorgeous. Not the best of positions actually, but she's looking quite good. Are you going to eat that? Skittish lass, aren't you? You might be doing a threat posture. She could be pre-molt, and that's why she... Oh, no, maybe not. There she goes. There's one. Let's see if we go for two. You go, sweet pea. Oh, I don't think she'll come out. She's, oh, no, she's gone, I think. Get one more, sweet pea. Nice wiggly worm. Nope. And that might be it, chaps. Yeah, shame I can't get her all the way out, but when she's a bit bigger, hopefully you'll get to see her a bit more. She's still quite small, I reckon. Well, I know they don't get huge, but She's ready to breed-ish, I reckon. I might leave her another molt and then I'll try and breed her next year. On to the next. This is my king baboon. Still trying to get her to come out and feed. But so far, no luck. She's eating okay, but just doesn't want to actually come out and say hi. Right, just trying to catch this roach. Right. Okay. No. Ah ha 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 ha. I see a leg. God damn it. Bad time to lose the roach. Oh, typical. She's got her mitts on it. What are you doing? Let me zoom in on her. Might get a takedown. I can't zoom it in anymore. This is about as close as I've got so far. I almost had her out and then I've lost the roach. So, I wonder we can extract this roach. Yeah, and she's gone. What? Roach is not on the menu. Try her with a worm. So bear with me here. She's still in that corner. I'm going to get a smaller, see if I can get a small worm. Ugh. And that might do the trick. That's a good one. Okay. Squish. Just squish the head a bit because I don't want it wriggling all over the shop. Aye. Sorry. Okay. Now, seconds up. Round 2. Come on, this is tastier than a roach. Come on, sweet pea. You know you like worms. Ooh. Here she comes. hopefully this will be the first time feeding of my king baboon. It's only taken me 3.5 years, but you know, what's a bit of time when it comes to a king baboon? She should be hungry. I mean, she's not eaten that much since she's molted. She's looking good, as you can see. Really lovely red coloration. Come on, you silly sausage. I can see her little eyes, actually. Hello, sweet pea. Nice worm. Nice worm. Maybe she's just not hungry. Oh. So king baboons can be a bit funny. Unless she just doesn't like it. I mean, so far she's had one worm and one roach and a couple of crickets. So there's no way she should be in pre-molt again. Over, say, 6 weeks or longer. I've only fed her once a week. Oh, she's not. Well, that's all she wrote, chaps. I'm going to leave this worm chopped and on the surface here, and if she wants it, she can have it. If not, she can I'll wait. Alright, sorry, I'm just, I don't know why I didn't press stop actually. Right, snip. See, the worm's headless, and then it'll just sit there, and on to the next. But at least you got to see her, and she came out, and yeah, it's as much as you've seen her before. So, oh, you might have seen her more actually when she came out and did a bit of a run around. But yeah, on to the next. Right, this is my Themictopus auratum. Can't remember which it is actually. The Cuban bronze, although it's actually more gold on the top at the moment. So should have a worm. Molted a week ago. It was only 4 weeks, I think, of pre-molt. It's one of the quickest sort of pre-molts I've known. It should have a worm. Ooh, good. Pretty cool. Our lighting's not too good actually. I'll get a better feed in a week's time. I'm going to get some roaches on Tuesday, so yeah, you'll see this one again, and hopefully I'll get better light on the scene. Okay, on to the next. So this again is another video of my P. auratus. It's always good to show I'm feeding on something else. I've got a nice big roach here. I want to try and get her, and I think it's a her, out. A chap was recently asking me, Nuka Media, so a bit of a shout out to him, because he wrote in and said, oh, you know, lovely P. auratus, and I've just got a 3-inch female coming. We're having a chat about prices and stuff, and yeah, we do have good prices here in the UK, but then you in the States have other good things. So but yeah, so we were chatting, and I think this is a female. I was telling him. I've had a quick look at the front there. I couldn't see any hooks. So let's hopefully get a look at her golden carapace, because they're called Cuban bronzes, but I think they're more gold. Let's try and get her to come. Could be risky, this. I wanted to get her to come out a bit. hopefully this will work. And we can zoom in on her. Because you can't really see the colours at the moment because she's sort of curled up in the corner there. She just had a worm about a week ago, so she should be hungry. And she should be able to take this down. Ooh. What are you doing, Sweet Pea? Quite sure what's going on here. Yeah. Angle isn't great. You can just make out the gold coloration there coming through. It's quite dark as well. It's absolutely gorgeous tea. And doesn't seem to be interested. Don't know if you can make out any hooks there. I can't see any. I've had a little look. Oh, she could be going for it now. She might not have had a roach in ages. So that could have been a little yeah, she's got it. I think she was a bit confused there. She didn't know what it was. But you can just see the gold on the top there where her eyes are. It's quite a good little shot of her fangs. I wonder if we can get a little shot of a top colour just for this Nuka chap to show him what his female will look like. Don't want to disturb her too much. Sorry, Sweet Pea. This lighting isn't good. But if I turn her around, we can hopefully get a shot of her here. See, it's absolutely gorgeous, the colours coming through. So, I mean, yeah, you could say it was a bronzy colour, but it's more gold at the moment, if you see there, with the light. Yeah, stunning teas, actually, and quite underrated, I think. So, yeah, good luck, Nuka, with yours, and can't really say, well, they're not really difficult to keep for Mictobus, but I kept mine a little bit on the moister side from time to time, and always had a full water dish. They can burrow and they can bury their water dish, so stay on top of it, at least till you find out what yours is a bit like, because some are quite bad and sort of hide the water dish. But generally after this, I mean, mine is just sort of in a big tub with a bit of a bark for hide, and yeah, 3 or 4 inches of substrate, which is enough in case they do burrow. I've got a Hispaniola for Mictobus which completely burrows and seals itself up, but the rest of them are all out and about. So that's enough time on this lovely lady, and on to the next. Well, here is my Tete, but I don't quite know what's going on, whether the tea's okay or not. I think there's a molt in there. Whether it's dehydrated or... So I'm going to try a little mealworm here. We're not getting much response. Seems to be okay. What's up with you? Gonna crush the head here. I can see the malts just here. It looks pretty dry. Put this worm here. Let's take this out. I'm gonna give this one a little bit of water I don't know, it doesn't seem to, maybe it's just lulling me into a false sense of security, or it's just scared, but um, I'll leave that worm on the top. Just give this one a little drink. Oh, I think somebody's not very pleased. Alright, we'll leave this one alone. It's obviously pissed off with me. I don't know quite why she's so pissed off. Well, obviously I'm digging her out. Alright, sweet pea. I'll leave you. She obviously doesn't want to be fed. But anyway, the malt's in there. That's my tete. And I've left another worm there, and I'll leave her a week. And then come back to her and try and get her on film. But yeah, so just an update. And a nice little fret pose. Shouldn't really have poked around with her, but I haven't seen her for ages, and you just worry about them. And you know, some people have lost their OBTs before, and I don't want to lose any Ts, so I'm willing to take a little bit of a risk and see if they're okay. But anyway, on to the next. Bugger. Alright, so this has never been filmed on my channel before. This is my attempted feed of my chapala, and then I'm going to try and feed my Oaxaca. I find a very small cricket, and luckily just about got one. And lost it. Right. Try not to squish this cricket too much. Still might be too big, but yeah. Tricky this. Right. Oh. Well, that might be alright. It's kind of dropped. Here we go. Nothing. So, oi, where are you going? What's that food there, you silly sausage? Come on. No. Ay. What's wrong with this? Ay. Oh no. Shouldn't be anything wrong with this cricket. It's a bit kind of squished, but hey you, what's wrong with this? No, you don't. Bugger. We'll leave that one in there. You little pain in the ass. There's my little G polka pace. It's starting to show its juvenile colours. Got a bit of a big mealworm here, so I'm going to really give it a good squish so that it, you know, it's pretty much dead. Hopefully this little chap will have a nice big meal. Right, that should be done. Actually in camera shot. Oi, got it. Damn it. But see if you can just see it to the side. It's only about, I'd say, 2 or 3 inches, the tarantula. That's the smallest mealworm I could find, but yeah, if you're sort of a bit unsure, actually, it's a good thing to give the head a really good squish, and just behind the head as well. And then now, you know, once the T's got its fangs in, after, say, a few minutes, 5 minutes, generally the thing is done for. The worm's done for. But anyway, yeah, so I'll show you this one in a week's time or something. I'll feed it a cricket next. But yeah, it's doing fine. The other one's pre-molt, so they're more or less on the same molting strategy. But the other one's just a bit behind. But hopefully that'll molt soon, sort of next week. Let's go on to some more. I hope you can see this. This is my P. Langenbuscheri, who's, I think, having a drink. Before he or she disappears, I've got a cricket. Hopefully, we'll get a good little tongue feed here. Right, Sweet Pea. There he or she is. It's quite a good shot. Definitely hungry. Looking beautiful. I'm going to plump this one here. She should have it, or he. Yay! Great stuff. Ooh, you're looking lovely, Sweet Pea. So this will be the end of the vid, because I'm struggling to get the rest of the teas fed. I've got a OBT, the red colour form and the dark colour form, which I'm struggling to feed, and I've had 2 or 3 recently molt, but I'm still waiting for them to feed. I've got my Disculus, Chelobrachys and the 2 Ophonophelmas, the Oaxaca and Chapala. I tried to get them on film, but they've eaten, but off camera. And the other one is my 2 polka slings. One of them's molted. I'm still trying to get that one to feed, so that could be a few days. And that's about it, really, in terms of feeding. I'm still got an ongoing... Yeah, I'm still trying to get my HMAC and my King Baboon on camera. I'll just zoom out and show you a little bit of... There's the slings and up the top. So I'm running out of space at the moment. If you look over to the left here, actually I don't want to go over to the left, or do I? I've got them on the bed, so I need to get some shelves shortly. Next vid, I might do a vid on a little sort of vid on talking about Latin names, and I might do a little sort of advice on how to pronounce certain ones. I don't know if it'll be useful. So well, it's interesting anyway. Been a bit of a debate about it, so I'll do that next. And still trying to find some males. I've got quite a few females ready to breed, but I'm just struggling to find the sorry, did I say females or males? I've got quite a few females, yeah. I'm struggling to find the males, but I've got, yeah, several ready. So that's my next big project. And then also I'm still trying to sell my enclosures, which haven't sold. So kind of good news, and yeah, regards to the enclosures is a bit sad, but it is what it is. But thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm sorry my vids are all over the shop at the moment. I mean, oh look, someone's moving about. I don't know if you can make her out. She's it's my P. Anemia. Oh, there she is. So I just noticed she's just moving about while I've been talking. There she is. She's moving. Oh, can you hear me, Sweet Pea? So this is what she does at the moment. So here's a good selling point for my enclosure, because they're working really well. She seems to love it. I mean, she's out like this every day, which is great. And my Carabiner versicolor, I can see every day as well. She's in a similar acrylic enclosure, so that's really cool. And I am waffling on. So yeah, but yeah, I wonder what she's up to. I'm just going to go and have a peek and see what she's up to. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.